So
how many games did you guys win? Like series? Did you win any series?
2.
You won 2 series?
Like
won 2.
one, or the team didn't show up?
I don't remember. We lost the first
You don't remember
one.
if the team didn't show
Won
up?
the next one. We won one.
One or team didn't show up?
No, we won. Beat 'em.
Okay, so you lost your first one. You actually won your second series, and then you
Yeah.
got beat by PJs in your third series. Okay,
Mhm.
you
Those
took a series.
motherfuckers.
Fucking go. That's dope. So
Stupid ass.
it's a good showing. Qual 1 for 8-bit. We fucking love it. So, and Shade informed us that you both finished higher than you 3. So
Oh yeah, for their good team. Place like they got knocked out 2 rounds before us.
they get horns down. So. All right, we ready?
Y'all ready?
Welcome to the Backpost Podcast, powered by the 8-Bit Nation, bringing you everything you need to know in the competitive world of 8-Bit Nation League, Pixel, and Prism. And now your hosts, Shade, Bacon, Boomer, and Pitch.
OH!
IO!
Oh shit! I didn't do the thing. I can do that one.
Get it,
Yeah,
I'll do that one.
Fuck yeah, Koa.
I'll do that one.
Yeah.
Welcome back. The Buckeyes are rolling into the ship, and Koa could not be happier. He's so excited.
Go Notre Dame.
Nebraska
Fan this
fan.
man.
He doesn't
Where's
understand.
Fuck
Fuck
you,
off.
Koa, in general chat right now.
We are in week 7, and just 4 games left for the week, boys. How you guys feeling about the week thus far?
It's been a
Yes,
good
and last week, right? Are we going over last week too?
Yeah, we got week 6 review and what's happened in week 7 so
Man.
far. Week 6 was an okay week. I don't think it was our most competitive week, but week 7 thus far, we've had some entertaining games. And yeah, we've got a few good ones left on the schedule.
There was only 3 sweeps.
Right, there was a lot of 3-1s last week.
week. Yeah, most of
So,
them were pretty
A
dominant.
lot of 3-1s last week. Only what, 2 game 5s? Is that what I'm saying? Damn.
But those 2 series carried the week.
They were
for
banger
entertainment.
series.
They were
though.
good. Yeah, they were good. So yeah, but it's been good. Season's cooking along. We're getting close to playoffs. Shit.
Yep.
It's just around the corner. Make sure you win your games, boys. We're coming down to the stretch. Gotta get in that top 8. Have to.
I'm going to get top 8.
Are
Or
you?
get traded to a team in the top 8. One of the 2. You know?
I'll be in the playoffs, and that's what that's what matters.
You guys should not change again.
Don't tell me what to do.
Change again.
I've been calling Bacon a coward for not trading me.
Yeah, yes. And we got a little bit left till trade deadline, so I'm about to put Shade on a contender.
8? Is it week 8 or week 9?
Week 8.
By the end of week 8.
Yeah.
By the end of week 8,
You're through week 8.
So, but we'll dive into this if you want to go at it there, Boomster.
I will do so right now. Bandits versus Mudcats. Bandits took them 3-1. I think I remember this series. It seems like it was so long ago. I thought this was going to be a closer series, but Bandits did it. Good job, Couch.
Proud of you, Couch.
You're
Bandits
screwed
are
next
good.
week, though.
I don't know, Couch. Bandits are good though. They've been firing on all cylinders lately. So since that guard pickup, definitely looked like a team to beat in the Pixel League. so.
Gardens pickup did something for him.
That team chem has gotten really strong in these
Well,
past
I
couple
mean-
weeks. So
When you're dating, it's hard to make the chem any better.
yeah, but then you got the third wheel, Couch or
That's true. That's true.
Who's
OC
dating?
Ren and Gardens.
and Gardens.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they're both.
Yeah.
dang. That's why people have struggled to play with Shade and I. You know, he's the third in my marriage, and anybody comes in, it's like they're a third wheel. He shrugged.
Tricycles are fun to ride, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
our
Next.
podcast rating just went up.
We had a very exciting series, which we had the pleasure of being part of, Shade. Pharaohs and Foxtrotters, and we hit them with the reverse sweep to take the series 3-2.
Yeah, it all went to plan. We talked about it beforehand. We're like, hey, we're gonna give them the first two. You know.
Yeah,
game was-
that's what happened. This was a great series. Foxtrotters, very tough team, very solid, good chem. They have had a transaction, so we're going to see how that chem changes going forward. We'll talk about that later, but they came out and gave it to us, and this was our first game with Defane, and it clicked. We found our groove and took the series. I was happy.
That game was so stressful for me as an observer.
This was not the first game with Defane.
Yeah, he came in next week. The week
Yeah.
after. He came in this
Bula
week,
talked
right?
us through this game.
Oh yeah,
Bula
no,
was an
fuck that.
MVP. You changed your team around too much there, Bacon.
I did.
You
We
know,
did not
know
have
it.
Defane. This was the final game
Bacon
with
Boomer
Bula.
it.
This is the final game with Bula on roster, and Bula coached us to the reverse sweep.
Really embarrassing.
Defane watched from the sidelines, knowing what
This
was
is
about to happen.
embarrassing.
So
Bula the goat.
He had that MU orange and blue Rocket League experience and coached you guys through that win.
exactly, yes.
And
He
then
really
you traded
did.
him.
He really did.
And then I traded him. We'll talk
And then
about
yeah,
that.
You really are. You're becoming me. It's happening.
It's whatever.
The meme needs to change.
Felt so bad for Bula.
And now Bueller's talking through. We'll get to that later.
Okay, Bula before this.
Yeah.
We had the Fallen taking on the Monarchs, and Fallen won 3-1 in the series. I don't remember what I was doing, but I know I had it off to the side, and just assumed Fallen was going to win.
This was more chaotic gameplay from Fallen, which we've kind of loved to see. It's
Hate it.
a little bit of a controlled cast. It's tough to play against, but it's fun to watch on stream, and Monarchs couldn't really get past it. So
It is true.
I don't remember watching this game, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, when we wait that long, I
It
kind of
blipped in
blanked.
my head. Yeah.
So we might have
Wasn't
to.
that, it was on the big day, right? Wasn't that on the day that there was like 4 of them?
I think so.
Possibly. I didn't have time to go back and watch all the VODs. So. But Koa,
Right.
you got your game.
And then we had the Demons with a full sweep over the Illusion. I don't think anyone is. Sorry, Smurfy. I don't think anyone is overly surprised by this.
Man, I
He's
predicted the
convinced.
sweep, and I
Yeah.
thought Demons were really going to deliver, but kudos to Illusion for putting some goals on the board to make me wrong there. But
Illusion's convinced that Smurfy's convinced he's making playoffs.
yeah, he is. He said that with his full chest the other night. So
Did you say how?
I don't know.
Magic and rainbows.
Grit and determination.
Nope.
I just don't know what team would fall for them.
Warriors. Somebody's got to
It's
do
going
it.
to take a lot of magic and
Starts
rainbows.
this week.
Yeah, we got you,
Somebody's
Smurfy. Yeah,
We got you.
it's probably the flip side. He's probably counting on us losing.
But
Yeah.
Probably.
Demons did their thing, huh?
That's what they do.
Whoa.
do.
Demons. They're demons.
They are demons. Ooh, my game. Eclipse versus Falcons. Chat thought Falcons were going to win. I was hearing multiple people say Falcons were going to win. But we kicked them in the ass and swept them.
I've been saying Falcons frauds.
I told you we were going to expose them. It happened.
Personally.
Sorry, Pick Up.
I
Also
picked-
love you, Pick Up. You've been a big fan of us lately, so
I picked Eclipse, but this series set forward a whole bunch of events. So we'll talk about that later.
it did do that.
I
Did
didn't
anybody-
pick the Falcons. No, I didn't
Did-
pick them.
You picked Falcons.
No, I didn't.
You talked about picking Falcons.
No, I
You,
didn't.
you picked Falcons, didn't you?
You
Because
did.
of your
It was-
Pookie Bear.
I don't
it was
recall
split.
picking Falcons.
Uh-huh.
Koa loves picking his Pookie Bear.
He loves picking against Boomer.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. Who
true.
picked against
I
Boomer
do
here?
like picking against Boom.
He was the only one to pick
was.
against Boomer there.
He
That's
likes to
crazy.
be wrong.
You're wrong.
Very wrong.
So wrong.
Hey, agreed. Let's go. I knew I'd trap him with the Trump.
Damn
He
it.
had. I mean, he had to be wrong. The proof's in
I mean,
the pudding.
I was.
Yeah.
It's true.
I was wrong. I did.
Congratulations to an overrated Eclipse team. Moving on.
Hey.
Our final Pixel game of Week 6 was Warriors and Havoc. Havoc yet again had to play without two bagels, so another 4 games here for Liam, but unfortunately they fell
looked
to
good.
the Warriors 3-1. Liam's looked great. He's not quite at the level of somebody like Unfo, clearly, but I don't think it's a Liam thing. There's a team chemistry when he's in that doesn't click playing against some of the better teams. That where we did see it sometimes when they had two bagels in. So I don't know that the result would have been different with two bagels in, but you're still missing out on a little bit of high level gameplay when he's not. So this was what it was. Warriors kind of had their way.
I'm not going to talk crazy. I'm not going to say Liam's at Unfo's level. But if he would get his confidence up, he could get there pretty fucking quick.
Sure.
Gamer was talking to me about it the other day. He's like, bro, Liam in our scrims and stuff, he's popping off hitting flip resets and shit. Like, he could do it. He just needs to believe in himself.
That's true.
I tell him every time we play twos, I'm like, no, just go. Don't wait. You can beat him. Just go.
Yeah. But nonetheless, 3-1 loss. Havoc have tumbled down the standings the past month and a half. So they got to find a win quick.
You gotta learn to just start there, right?
Yeah, start at the bottom. The only way to go is up,
And then you start feeling good halfway through the season when, We had the Ospreys and the Hurricanes play Game 5 in this one. Ospreys taking it, though.
Lemon and Noriko put on absolute defensive masterclasses in this game. It was
I have
ridiculous.
never rooted for for Lemon more in my life. I wanted him to win so bad. I wanted Banner to explode. The server would have exploded. It was so much fun.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
series.
but the right thing happened and Ospreys won. Keeping the shitter Lemon down. Was happy. I love that it went 5.
Damn.
It was great for stream.
Late night bacon built diff.
I don't know. Lemon's been since that game. Lemon's been talking a lot for somebody who's caught a lot of L's.
Me off.
And he's making some bold statements, and that's in private DMs and publicly. So, I don't.
I mean, he's
Pixel hater.
He's stupid.
Pixel hater.
Like I respect the other guys on Hurricanes. I hope it goes better. Yami's a homie, big time. Kaza, but I'm good. So go Ospreys. Glad they won. That's all I got. I'm sorry.
He said, "I'm good on it."
Yeah.
Fun fact: I haven't talked to you guys about it. It was talked about in general chat a little bit, but I think people thought we were shitposting. It's pretty much confirmed. There's going to be a content game show match between Eclipse and I forgot their team name. Hurricanes. Probably this coming week. So
Cool. Stream it.
watch out for it. Samu wants to cast. We scrim them tonight. And of course, when it doesn't go exactly how Lemon thinks, he says he wasn't trying.
Whoa!
That's why, if anybody looked at general chat, you see Yami calling him out.
Yeah.
So-
That's why I love Yami. Yami tries to keep Lemon honest. Yami knows
So
what it
Kaza
is.
was sweating his ass off, and we went into a 3-minute overtime with him. So
Oh, yeah. Koa, take us back to Prism. Let's get going.
Yep, that'll lead us into the Wave beating the Nightmare 3-1. This was Nightmare's first week with Dinks, I think.
I think that's accurate.
They didn't quite have it figured out.
fuck you, Dinks.
Whoa.
Whoa.
He beat us tonight. First
Whoa.
game. ROCS quals.
Gotta be
Oh, wait,
better.
you played against Dinks in your first
Yeah.
game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But,
Well, I mean, they were there.
No, it was close. It went to game 3. It's just we subbed out because how we do it here. We should have just left Stewie in. I came in and the flow was different.
Oh.
They started peeking and just kind of freestyling, and we just couldn't keep up with them.
Okay.
Damn.
Well, hey, I didn't even know Dinks and them were competing. Shout out to them.
They went pretty far too.
Kudos to them. Hey,
Kudos to
all 8-bit people, get that shit. Hell yeah. We love that.
Who was he playing with?
Is he playing with like
Just friends?
No. It was the thing we don't talk about. They were a part of that. He won and got to play JNAPS. So
Wait,
That's
Dinks
cool.
is on a U3 team?
no, but he was playing with Fire and Arthur
Okay.
from Fire Blaze, Fire. I don't remember, and then Arthur from your team.
Yeah, I remember Arthur. Yeah, Arthur's
beat
still in the
us.
Discord. So
They beat us and got the prize of playing JNAPS, Ares, and Aqua. Ares and Aqua.
So they got
they
murdered.
lost to JNAPS.
Yeah.
They lost 6-2 game 1 and then 2-1 game 2. Because I
Guess we're
think
not going to have this to talk about at the end, though.
Yeah.
I think JNAPS just went out of it. So
All right, let's move on and talk about that later. Boomer,
we won't talk about the other ones.
tell
We'll
us
talk
about the next
other
game.
ones. Hornets Rednecks. That was an awesome series. I could not believe Rednecks took a game off Hornets. I thought for sure it was easy sweep.
I DC'd for the first 2 minutes of that game.
Wow.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
what happened.
We were down 2-0 when I got back, and just couldn't figure it out again. Couldn't get back into it, and then
So, like, you DC'd and weren't in the game?
yeah. So I had
yeah.
logged into the lobby, and I joined. I went to join, and as soon as I joined, like I got like the DC thing, like the little triangle in the corner. So I was just sitting on like the loading, like the pick your team screen, but like they were playing.
Did it have
we-
your car in game?
Yeah,
Oh.
and I didn't know, so I just like turned off my thing because I was like, I didn't. I just like left and then restarted my shit and came back. But
Odd.
Yeah, because Couch was like, this might be a forfeit, guys. But then it wasn't because you didn't leave. You were just never there.
so like I wasn't ever like on the field. It was weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought you were egoing them. I thought for sure you guys were like, oh, we can 2v3. I'm just not going to move. So I would almost called you out in chat, but I'm happy I didn't.
Boomer calling someone out in chat. Shocker.
I don't do that very often.
Surprising no one.
Our next game was Phantoms Otakus. Phantoms taking the sweep 3-0. Otakus have been a mixed bag over the past few weeks of random guest players, and they have not found the right one. And this was no different. So,
Phantoms looked good. Have been looking good.
Wasn't it Yak?
probably, yeah. It's settled more into Yak starting that week.
Yeah, they
So,
tried to have him play tonight, but he missed it.
Yeah. Or no, it wouldn't have been Yak that week. Yak guest played with Mafia. So
He can't guess by multiple teams.
he did.
Probably.
But
You
Who
guys
knows?
want to play another game?
I think he did though. Pretty sure. I could be wrong, but
Who knows?
you're probably wrong. Most of the time when you say I could be wrong, you're wrong.
that's true.
Wow.
So-
Bodied.
Yeah, no, they had Baby Aiken on TikTok.
Someone,
yeah.
someone get a fact checker for Boomer
Who was that guy?
He's Baby Aiken.
on
That's
TikTok.
On me, my
He's a
bad.
Pixel free agent.
Also, no shocker the Phantoms did that to Otakus because Sweety's
Yes.
on the team. One of our pro players.
Code's been cooking.
Go
Code's been
Sweezy.
cooking.
All right, Shade, tell us the next game. Let's get through week 6.
Vikings beat the Sentinels asses 3-1.
That they did. This Sentinels did not really look comfortable at all in that series.
No, they don't.
And Vikings have looked very strong. Past few weeks, they keep getting stronger. So, and they flexed on Sentinels here.
Wasn't that Max's first game?
Yes.
I think that was their first game they played together as a team.
Mhm.
It's
And they
worse.
hadn't, and like that was like Doggo just got back from vacation.
Hmm
Oh yeah,
So
holidays.
they hadn't-
Holidays
yeah, they
fucked some
hadn't-
people.
They hadn't played.
Holidays
So, I mean-
really jacked around everybody.
So I don't, and they obviously have played already this week, so we obviously know how that turns out. But yeah, it wasn't their best showing, especially. So first time, we'll see how that goes. I know some things are working in the background, but see how this goes going forward.
Sure. Final game of week 6, Koa.
That moves on to High Flyers beating the Mafia 3-1. Also, I think not a big shocker for anybody.
No.
Mafia have been not looking great this season.
Which Mafia was that?
This was with Yak. His LZ, Mello, Yak.
Yeah, he told me he could not get comfortable in that game.
No. They had a moment, and then they took a game, and then they just couldn't. So it was tough. But that was
It's hard
week
to get
6.
comfortable with people that you don't play with.
Yeah. But yeah, that was week 6. So there's that. Like
That's
Shade said earlier, we have had some week 7 action happen thus far.
Week
Boom.
7.
Yeah, 7, right there. Boom, you want to kick it off, man?
Yes, sir. Week 7. I get to do it again. Bandits versus Monarchs, except for Bandits didn't win this time. Monarchs, who got almost swept by the Fallen, came out and won in Game 5 against Bandits.
This was a great series.
Yeah.
Did they have a trade before this one?
No.
That's Shampoo Pitch Panda.
Shampoo.
Yeah, they've had that. So
No, I was
It wasn't
asking.
Panda,
That's Ross.
though. It was,
I don't
Shampoo
remember
Pitch.
talking about the Panda part.
Panda, they got Panda forever ago. Panda was
A
involved in
long
the Gardens
time.
trade.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I guess I don't think about Panda.
Yeah, this was a very crucial game for the Monarchs. They needed a win desperately to keep their playoff dreams alive. It's a good series, good win for them.
It was.
This took us into Falcons v Havoc, and yet again, Havoc series with no 2 bagels. Liam in. The Falcons, having made a transaction which we're going to talk about, still got the dub, 3-1. So, good win for Boston. Terrible loss for Honolulu. Very rough.
Yep. We're going to get things back on track. I don't know what the playoff picture looks exactly like in the Pixel thing, but definitely need to figure it out quick.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting down to the stretch here, so.
Like, we have the same record as them, but we are 7th in Pixel. And they are not. So,
That is how that works.
yeah.
That is how that works.
Like, there are a couple
Thank-
spots below us.
We are 7th, and nobody else is.
Exactly.
No.
That makes us the best.
Exactly. We're the best 7th.
The best. It was an amazing 7th.
We had the Demons destroy the Mudcats a bit. Demons doing their thing. 3-0'd them. Got that sweep.
That was a rough series for Mudcats. It was. They got stomped.
It's a tough one.
Stomped in the mud.
Yep, straight into the mud. Mud hole,
Missouri?
stomped into the mud.
They are
On the mud.
very moist now.
But it's okay. I believe Mudcats can rebound. I know T-Max got a good head on his shoulders. He'll get him back in line. So.
I don't have a bad roster.
Oh, wait. That's Bio's team, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Finally,
he, during that game, I don't know if anybody has been paying attention to the news at all. There was a massive fire in SoCal. He lives in Hollywood,
stay safe.
and his family, friends, everybody was calling him, yelling at him, telling him, we got to go. We are under mandatory evacuation as he played that game. That right there is dedication. He needs something for that. I don't know what, but we got to come up with something.
We'll give him a roll that's
Yeah.
a little
You
fire
get-
emoji.
You get honorary badass of the week.
Do it, Shake.
Yes.
Do it
There
right
you go.
now.
Hey!
Right now. That's crazy. But yeah, no, anybody out there, we don't know all the people that are in California, but, we know Bio, we know Louis, Baca, which we haven't talked to in forever, but, anybody out there affected by it, stay safe. Definitely let us know if you need anything.
I found out Louis is pretty far away, but, I mean, the way the winds are blowing,
Listen,
Yeah.
it's California. That godforsaken state is bound to be torched anyway. So it could go anywhere. Be careful.
about to break off. So,
That's all we've had for
Thank
Pixel so far this week. Boomer, you wanna kick us off with Prism?
Well, Pixel, we still got, Warriors and Pharaohs and the Eclipse Fallen.
Fallen.
Yeah, we
Foxtrotters,
still got a few.
Illusion still to come.
Yes.
And then,
four members going at it.
Wait.
Boomer v. Koala.
Wait.
We're waiting?
It's not Boomer. It's Koa's turn. Koa, you talk about that game.
I'll talk about that game. Next on our list, we have
messed up.
Phantoms versus
Everything's
Nightmare. Nightmare take that 3-1. My boy Kilo finally figured it out. Looking good. Upset a good team in the Phantom.
What was going on with them?
I don't know. You just gotta shut down Code, I think, is a big thing with that team. You gotta
Yes.
really get up and challenge him earlier, else he'll do
Were they
some
all?
damage.
They were all there for that?
I believe so.
Like, I'm not okay. I don't. It seems like I'm saying Nightmare's bad. That's not what I'm saying. I thought it. I don't know. I thought that one would go to
seems
5.
like
I thought that one would go to 5.
It's tough.
It didn't go to 5. It went to 4.
You are correct. Thank you. That is how that works. Oh no!
Beef played an
Yeah,
absolutely
that.
defensive masterclass in that game as well. He played
Boomer's
phenomenal.
nipples are falling off.
And not my nipples. Just
Brick
I'm
wall.
showing something I don't want to be proud of.
His nipples.
Not SSG.
He's got pepperoni nipples. This just
NRG.
All right,
I
Boomer,
do
go ahead.
have-
Nipple reveal on the
I'll do it.
podcast. Do it.
Oh, okay, it's coming. You ready?
Oh, he did it.
Whoa!
There it is. They are pepperoni nipples. How did you know? Like it's literally almost the exact
I
same
think
He did it again.
I think you know.
color.
All right, you know what? We gotta blur that out. And 8-bit premium is coming. $5 a month.
To
Yes.
see Boomer's nipples.
Yes. Link to
Hey,
the
Bacon's a
OnlyFans
bacon
in the
for us,
description.
Bacon made my week with what happened in the next thing I'm about to talk about. So I figured I would give it to him and show my nipples. He'd been asking for it for a few weeks. I asked him for something for a few weeks, so we're even.
Sure.
Hornets versus LA Eclipse. LA Eclipse, take a game, baby. Make your Pixel proud. And got well, I wouldn't say we got shit on, but I mean I like those games. They were fun. Koa could not put it in the net,
That's a very accurate statement.
but
I think Panda said in banter that I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn,
it was said yes.
and I don't disagree with him.
No, I really appreciate you letting us do that, Bacon. And Koa, you guys are for sure the best team in the upper league. Like I know the record shows it, I know stats, but we
But
scrimmed a few of them.
you guys beat his team, so
I-
obviously.
I think
No, that's
I
all I'm
think-
saying. No,
I think
we've
that's
scrimmed.
the nicest thing Boomer's ever said to me.
No, we've scrimmed Sentinels. We've scrimmed. We just scrimmed a Causes team tonight. Like you guys were the hardest team we played against. So
That was
I
cool.
believe in you.
I didn't replace Jedi on that team for a reason, so that I could give Pixel players a real opportunity to play up. It just so happens this week worked out to have 3 of them play up together, who happened to be from the same team. And yeah, I'm happy they took a game. That good for their confidence, good for Pixel, to really show that the gap between the bottom of Prism and the top of Pixel really isn't that vast. So that was that was cool.
fuck you, Lemon. Pixel hater.
Sentinels.
Well, that was a joke, and I didn't like the game personally. So
I
Just
am
let- just
anti multiple
let-
free agents.
there
All
are
right.
other people who feel the way I do.
There
That
are.
game should have just been a forfeit. It is what it is.
But content,
Fuck the content.
ad dollars, all the pennies.
It's some pennies. Sentinels got back on track, being fortunate enough to have Rednecks on the schedule this week after a couple of rough losses.
Wow, fortunate. That's
Yep.
devastating.
I've stayed talking shit about Ben and his team.
You're why he doesn't come around anymore.
That's not true. He was here earlier.
He was.
He said,
I think he
"Old,
was mad at me."
old Baconator." That's what he said. I heard it. Sentinels
Say
took that series 3-1. Kudos to them. They took a game off Sentinels. I would not have predicted that, but they
That
did.
was
and
also
I'm
after
gonna be
a
honest
change.
with you guys. You guys say, "Oh yeah, they took a game." It doesn't come off like you're actually happy for him.
That was
it
like-
whatever.
Oh, good job, little
Guys.
brother.
Pat on the
That
head.
Yeah, like
Ben finally has solidified his roster since Linux retired. So hopefully this is the start of them finding a win. Because
And
currently
who was
they're
that?
winless.
Red
Who's that?
guy. Red guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A local homie.
He is.
A non-trader local homie. Patty, if you're watching this podcast.
Got it. He said the thing. It's crazy. Hurricanes played Otakas. That was a fun watch. I was watching it. I was doing the thing. Hurricanes lost, which I didn't see coming. But they lost 3-2 to the Otakas.
I did not know. Who's that PFA? I've never even seen that name on our server.
Which one? Who'd they have this week?
It was
Jam?
going to be Yak. It was going to be Schmeagles or something.
No. Well, they had Jam. The Otakus had Jam tonight.
Yeah, I don't know that name. I've never even seen them join.
He has. Like you get
He's
you
Jam.
get notified when people join. You should
PFA
probably-
people. My point by bringing this up. Join VCs. Like, I know pretty much everybody in here. People want to talk to you. Like, if you're a social anxiety yeah, whatever. That's
I
fine.
do, I do
but-
not care to talk to you.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't want to talk. He's just here to play Rocket League, and play Rocket League he did.
Well,
And helping the Otakus get a much needed dub
A
for that
much
team.
needed W.
Like,
it is true. But if you want picked up on a team next season,
I don't
should
think
probably
you
get to know
have to
some
talk
people.
around.
Mm-mm.
You let
Well, I
your
mean-
play talk.
well, Verm joins the server and just stays muted. Or
and
joins
no
the
one
chat and
likes
just stays
him.
muted.
So the
Well, don't say that.
no,
I don't dislike
but nobody like actively interacts with Verm because he joins VC doesn't mean people are going to interact with him.
I play six mans and
So.
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so
You'll
that
play
they
six
could
mans
get-
with anybody. That's not a good argument.
that they could get involved in to show
But-
their play.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's what I'm trying to say.
But you don't have to
get more
get
involved.
around and talk to everybody. You can just join six mans when you see
Oh.
it offered.
You see scrims go up.
Trust me, when I see all you motherfuckers in one giant VC, I don't want to join. What makes
But
you think
also-
someone who doesn't know you?
But also, if you want to come say hi, we're all pretty cool.
We aren't scary for the most part.
Do not go in there with a weak heart.
It gets a little wild in those in those
Yeah.
calls when there's
And I
10
don't
people.
want
Things get a little
Listen,
crazy, but
things get said.
we have a good time.
It's all consensual
It's
talk.
okay. It's okay.
If you join it, beware. Okay.
Hey, if you have a
Sometimes
problem,
I'm sitting in there at work listening. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yes, dude.
if you have a problem, we did
People
just
working,
hire an HR person. We have an HR department. They're
Yeah,
very, very good at taking care of problems. They're very fast and very efficient.
Very
So,
caring young man
they take everything you say into
From
heart.
Texas.
by the name of Koala.
Oh
Not from
yeah,
Texas.
top tier HR department.
Yep, he's very good at it.
No.
He does not care.
All right.
He has not
lastly-
overturned anything yet that I've seen.
The last game we have was Wave Vikings, which was scheduled for earlier today, which didn't get played.
That was a
Because
snooze. That was a snooze of a
Someone, I
game.
can't remember who you said didn't show up.
Hallow
Or-
slept through
Hello.
the game.
And
And
they
And
wouldn't have had a
No,
cast.
wait, we don't gotta say that.
Hey, if we're gonna call out the player, we're gonna call out the caster who wouldn't have been there for the cast. All right?
Sorry,
But we
Couch.
love him,
Sorry,
we love
Couch.
him, and it happens, and it's no harm, no foul.
Yeah, he jumped into VC earlier. He's like, Bacon, I got to tell you, I slept.
Yeah,
I
that's
slept
exactly what
through
it
it. I'm like, Couch, it's fine.
Yep.
He's like,
that's what
thankfully,
happened.
the team didn't show up. It was a forfeit. I'm like yeah, like it is what it is, bro. It's okay. Like
Yeah, he came to
you
the
cast
like-
a lot for us, especially late at night. So a 3 p.m. game's
Mhm.
kind of crazy.
He's
So.
streaming right now, actually.
Yeah, I did. I just saw. Yeah, he went live.
Yeah, I have him up.
He came
make sure
in
you
thinking I
follow
was
Couch
gonna
on
kick him.
Twitch.
Yes.
Do it.
Yeah.
The only Prism
Original
game.
Sofa on
Exactly.
Twitch.
The only Prism game we have left to happen is High Flyers and Ospreys, which should be a good one. It
Should be a good
really
game.
good series. So yeah.
Oh, my
That-
favorite part of the podcast.
This is also my favorite part of the podcast because it's my part of the podcast. So we're gonna cut to Kiko from last week doing his Players of the Week. We'll see you in a second. Hello, everybody, and welcome to your Week 6 Pixel and Prism Players of the Week. For your offensive Pixel Player of the Week, we have Yak for their 3 goals, 2 assists in their 3-0 win over the Falcons. Big upset. Your defensive player of the week will be Ren with her 6 saves in their 3-1 win over the Mudcats. Big week for Couch's team. Your week 6 Prism offensive player of the week is Hallow with 9 goals, 1 assist in their 3-1 win over the Sentinels. And your defensive player will be Noriko with 13 saves for the 3-2 win from the Hurricanes. Manager of the week goes to absolutely nobody because I can't be bothered picking somebody. And Nikki wins Manager of the Week. Thank you, Nikki. Back to the desk. And then I'm gonna go take a piss.
Bring the
I'll be right
This
back.
is all being kept in, yeah?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Keep this in.
OH.
Oh, there it is.
Well,
You have to show a nipple.
He got
He's
showed
got
enough.
hey!
Okay.
So
Hey,
this
we
is
got like
the
we got the
nipple
same
cast.
nipple
Go
color.
for it.
Cast,
But-
yeah.
Go ahead, Bacon.
Nipple.
And I'm gonna remain a mystery.
That's fine. You have really good looking nipples though.
What did I just miss? I missed something.
Bacon complimented my nipples.
I did.
It was weird.
Because it's God love.
Who is on? That's a Scrubs song, and I love it.
Yeah, I love Scrubs.
Yes, they're making new seasons with the original cast.
I don't know if I can handle that.
Are you playing Rocket League?
Yeah, we're not podcasting right now.
And
Right?
we are live. This is
Oh, well.
staying in. That's why Shade said this is all staying in. Right?
That's fine.
Is
Do I
it?
look at this while I'm playing? I missed the ball.
Well, while
Missed
we're waiting
again.
for him, I don't know how much you're gonna cut out of this, but be sure to sub to the YouTube. We're putting game things out there that we play. We just got a new game we're gonna try out with Max, Defane, and Bacon and myself called, I think, Dark Hours. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think so.
Max and I tested it out. It was pretty fun. It's interesting.
Yes. No, Shade, perfect. Glad you said that. Link will be down below, both Spotify and YouTube. Give that YouTube subscribe and check it out. Those Let's Plays are kind of cool. That's also where we store the replays from all league games. As you know, we're just affiliated on Twitch, so some things do get deleted after time. We want to be able to keep a record of everything. But the YouTube, yeah, those Let's Plays, man, that's been fun. It's been fun just getting into some different stuff. Loving it. Hell yeah. We're going to put some more
Yeah,
stuff on
buddy.
there, too. So,
Like the IRL meetup we're planning
bum,
Marble
bum,
Rivals?
bum.
in
Puerto Rico.
Seattle.
Seattle.
Seattle in August.
Yep.
Whoever can make it.
E-Fame. Hold it down, baby. I'm sure Smartfield will go.
Okay. Now we're just going to
maybe
tell lies.
Maybe Justin can man up and let him borrow the truck. Fucking Justin.
Jason.
On purpose.
Yeah, I was confused what was happening.
Fuck you, Justin.
That's how little they mean to me.
Not
Him and
Nerd Justin. We like Nerd
Him
Justin.
and his girlfriend.
Yeah, he popped off this week, too.
He did. That he did.
Alright.
You know, yeah, so we're clearly back. We can talk about standings while Ko is gone.
We're clearly back.
We're clearly back. So, since we've just
Clearly
kept
back.
recording, and most of
Yeah,
it's
you're
going to
the
stay in.
standings guy. You're the
Yeah.
standings guy.
Let's talk about standings. We're going to talk about Pixel first here. On top is still the Warriors. They're the only undefeated team remaining in Pixel at 6-0. You got 3 teams at 5-1. Eclipse are number 2. Demons are 3. Falcons are 4. We got a couple teams at 4-2. So the Fallen are 5th. Bandits are 6th. 3 teams at 2-4. This is the hot spot for teams looking to make the playoffs.
Sorry.
7th is going to be Pharaohs, 8 Mudcats, and 9 Havoc. So that's when we were talking about the Havoc earlier. They have now fallen out of playoff position if the season started today. Monarchs 1-5. They are 10th. And at the bottom, the winless teams, 11th is going to be the Foxtrotters, and 12th is Illusion. So
I want Foxtrot to get a win so bad.
plenty of room for those two teams. There are some elimination scenarios out there. They are not with Pixel yet. Koa, we are talking about standings. Welcome
He
back.
had his headset on. He
Oh,
knows.
he did. While he was peeing, too. He took a
Oh yeah, dude.
second
I was
to
like, I
pee.
took a phone call. I got asked to be a groomsman in a wedding.
Hey!
So hey,
What'd you say?
I said yeah,
Oh,
and then
bummer.
Do we know who's
His-
getting married?
no, you don't know.
Oh, fuck them then.
But then his girlfriend was like, the fat Asians in the wedding, and I was like, hey, you can't call me that. You can't call me that.
That's
well,
pretty fucked up if she said that.
Yeah.
What
But
compared
that,
to what you said to me?
yeah.
You deserved it. OH.
I So yes, those are your Pixel standings. Plenty of time left for a few teams to make a move, but we'll see. Prism, a little bit different story. Still only one undefeated team there, and that's going to be Koa's Hornets, sitting on top. Got a few teams at 5-1. Phantoms, Ospreys, and Vikings. Only one team in Prism 4-2, and that is the Sentinels. High Flyers and Wave are both 3-3. That's your 6th and 7th. Two teams at 2-4. This is, again, like we talked about with Pixel. The Nightmare are holding the 8th spot, and Hurricanes are at 9. They're both 2-4. Otakus are 1-5 at 10, and then the two winless teams down there are Mafia at 11 and Rednecks at 12. I do know there are elimination scenarios in place for Mafia and Rednecks because of the results of Week 7 thus far. Those standings do not include anything from Week 7 yet. But Round Rock and Mafia can both be eliminated in Week 8 with a loss and wins by Nightmare, Wave, and High Flyers. So they can be officially eliminated from playoff contention next week.
So Boomer, Bacon, how do you guys feel being winless in Prism?
Bad.
I got a game.
No, series. Series is all that matters.
Very
Hey,
bad.
How's it feel to be a winless
we tried
team?
so hard.
I feel so bad. But
I wanted to make
I
Bacon
don't.
proud.
both of those teams can't go winless because
They have to play each other.
they play each other next week. So one of them will
So
be
one
at
of them
risk for elimination
is
next week.
Kicking them, yeah, could be,
Um,
because people have to win, right? Yeah.
And yeah, so we'll see. That's gonna
Dude,
have
do we have
draft
to
implications.
stream that game?
Yeah, man, you're gonna stream it. You're gonna cast
Bummer.
it.
You're casting it.
So we'll see.
don't
Plenty of
think I
season
am.
left.
Let's
I think
go to
the moon-
trades
I think the moon's
and
going to
stuff.
go over on that game.
Let's do it. Talk
So
about
what's
things.
gonna go over?
Nothing.
Luxor dropped Kaipo and signed its bussin'. That's my teammate.
Yeah,
He's great.
that happened before.
He's a
week
homie.
6.
Luxor also traded Bula and a first round from Birmingham to Boston for Defane and a second round from Boston.
That
So
happened.
now Luxor's sitting at 2 firsts and a second.
Yeah, that happened after week 6 when
Yeah.
Pitcop benched Defane. And
Yeah, a lot of people were questioning that move. A lot of people. I guess people were also DMing him after this trade, confused why he did this. Just because Defane should be on the field.
Well, it just doesn't, make sense. That's a first round draft pick. Number 2 overall draft pick, just doesn't make a lot of sense.
You don't take that person off your field. Well, you shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
But
He
he
did
did. He did, and he got swept by Eclipse for it. That's Boomer brought the
Damn.
hand of justice upon Boston for benching Defane, and that is what it is. I did pick up a favor. I removed that stress from his life of having to play the number 2 overall pick in the league, and we gave Defane a home, and I gave him the best playing coach in Pixel in Bula, and
And then they got rid of him.
Huh?
Well, yeah, I love Ro. That guy's a.
Well, I know. He's the best
Yeah.
playing coach in Pixel, and I gave him to Pickup for Defane and a pick. Like, come on. I gave away the knowledge.
The
So,
knowledge. The
Ah.
MU, orange and blue.
I love players who do that.
I love him, and I was sad to see him go. But Defane's, he's a homie. He's Pookie Wookie Bear.
He is Spooky Wookie Bear.
So I wasn't mad that we got Defane, but I was sad that we lost Bula. So that is what it is. How do you say this guy's name?
Lydia.
Glydia.
Glydiath retired, and KC signed Kaipo, but Glydiath is going to remain on as a co-manager there in KC, so he'll be helping out with the managerial things. That's fun.
Yeah,
Rednecks also signed Red Guy.
Yep, that did happen.
That's it.
I'm glad Kaipo found a home, and I'm glad Red Guy has finally joined us post-holidays to be part of a team week to week. So these are exciting things. We are in exciting times, boys.
are indeed.
You ready with that part there, Boomer?
So
See-
let's say
see-
hypothetically, I didn't realize we were podcasting tonight, and hypothetically, I forgot about this segment. But I've been thinking about it.
Hypothetically.
So
Boomer.
I know my
players.
I
to
know
watch.
I know my prism.
Is it just your team?
No, it's Lemon.
Lemon.
You've
wanna
been talking.
watch him?
You've been talking hella shit.
Your nipple.
What?
Your nipple's falling.
No,
Your nipple's falling.
decision. Talking hella
What?
shit. Thought it was out again.
All right, so
So Lemon's been
Lemon's
talking
your
hella shit about the Pixel players. Again, I'm not getting into scrim shit, but we just scrimmed them. Should have been that close.
So I'm not getting into scrims yet.
So
Well, here's the scrim segment.
who do they play? We did week 7. Have they played this week? They played this week. Who they play? Who they play week 8? It's not on here.
Are they? They're the
not.
2 and 4 team who are out of the playoffs. Lemon.
They're not out yet, right?
Well, but they're on the outside looking
On
in.
the outside.
Yeah, they're on the bubble.
They're on 9th.
All right. Well, I'm shining the light on Lemon for this week. I want to watch him because you lose this week. You're not even going to be able to see what I put in. You're not even going to be able to see what I put in banner chat about you. So
And he plays Nightmare. They play Kilo and Dinks in them. So it's a good match.
He's also
you go into
that's
OT
9-8.
against Pixel players. You ain't going to be touching Nightmare. Sorry. Prism. Or I just did that. Pixel. See, that one's harder. I'm trying to find like.
Let's just pick people and just talk bad shit about them on this podcast from here on out.
Well, that's not what
Okay.
I'm doing. It's
That's
just
what I
he's
want to do. That's what
he
I.
has been shitting on Pixel players all week.
He has.
It's ridiculous. We don't need somebody down in the lower league. The lower league people are trying to grind to get better.
My player to shit on is Bacon.
Hey,
No!
Hell yeah.
hey, what I
Trade
do?
me, coward.
I put you on the trade block. There's nothing else I can do. So I
He
did.
won't trade shade.
I did.
The
remove
trade
you
block's
there.
crazy. If
Yeah.
shit happens week 8, this is gonna be a long ass podcast. It's wild.
Yeah.
But God, I'm trying to find important things that matter. Like I want to put it on Liam, but I don't want to put extra pressure. Like because I know his situation is so bad right now.
Who you want to
Drama
pick,
and whatnot.
man?
Just pick who you think you need to watch. and
Yeah. If
wanna
it's
see
Liam,
step
pick
up.
Liam.
Who do you want to see step up?
I'll do Liam.
It sounds
That's
like it's
where it
gonna be
came
Liam.
from. I want it to be Liam. Liam, drag your team out of the mud. Beat your father's
Nepotism.
team. Get up here. What happens if they win? Where can they shoot us to?
One. We already beat his team.
No. I mean in the standing.
Yeah.
I mean get
Fuck
above the
his
bubble.
team.
Get above the bubble because they're tied with you, right? You guys
Yeah,
are all
They are tied.
Get some W's. Keep doing it. Get confidence, man. People are seeing what you can do. You just gotta believe you can do it.
I want you to lose because you're tied with us. Sorry.
Want you out of the playoffs.
Oh, they play Koala's team next week. So
Oh, that's an L. That's so sad.
Both teams are gonna be so chaotic.
listen, and since Two Bagels been kind of in and out, their games have been Erie, Lansing, Boston, New Mexico, Birmingham, Deadwood. That's week 5 through 10 for Honolulu.
That's rough.
While Two Bagels has been basically vacation.
How did we beat them?
Week 1,
Yeah.
I don't know. We did.
Gamer and Slide didn't play that great.
Liam
together
only
yet.
played one game and subbed himself out. So
I wish this
Oh
drama
yeah,
would
Liam
stop.
beat
Two
us.
yeah, or no,
Two
yeah. Okay,
Bagels.
so Liam played 2 games, but subbed himself out after a loss.
Damn.
So
Bagels has been cooking, man. I don't understand the drama. I don't know all the details, but every time I play him in scrims and stuff, like he's playing so good. It's frustrating.
yeah, I don't know.
All right, so it's Liam. That's cool. That's cool.
Yep.
Moving on
Yep.
to
Yep.
the favorite thing, which is podcast predictions. Yeah, we're gonna dive into Pixel Game of the Week. Is that a worthy Game of the Week?
I don't know. Sure. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Gotta be it eventually.
Fuck Unfo.
Unfo, we're coming for you. You know, your favorite person in the world is Trent Baalke. I'm not happy about it, so I'm picking you to win.
That's wild.
Along with Pitch. Pitch is picking you as well. So, me and Pitch picking the Warriors. I'm doing it because when I pick against us, we win.
A lot of people probably thought that was going to be a sweep across the board, but I now have scrimmed the Luxor team. They look good.
Not to talk
And
about
I did this before that because D-Fane,
Not to talk about scrims.
because D-Fane is a dog. And they're going to take it to Warriors. If KC can take them to 5, you guys can win it. Let's see it.
That's true. We just beat KC, so.
Somebody's going to fucking beat them. We cannot have an undefeated team. We will never hear the fucking end of
Why
it
don't you guys
for the
just
rest
beat
of the
them?
existence of the league.
Why do
We
gotta do
didn't.
it?
It's over.
He said, we didn't. Yeah, we'll see.
Damn.
I'm
Don't put your weight on
picking
us.
us. I think we got it. So.
I don't know who Koa picked because he's not on the board.
I didn't pick the things in time for the week to start, so I don't have any picks for this week.
That's fine. Who are you picking in that game? That game hasn't happened yet. Who you picking?
I guess that game hasn't happened yet, but I'm going to pick the
Yeah.
Warriors. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what you got to pick them.
Fuck you.
You picked them too!
Yeah, but mine's so we can win, okay? We got a notable game of Falcons versus Havoc. We just spent a long time talking about them Havocs. I'm not picking them.
Well, this game's already happened.
It
And
happened already.
yeah, Boomer got it wrong with his Havoc pick, but everybody else took Falcons. And we got the dub on that. Good job, boys.
Bandits Monarchs.
That hasn't happened
everybody
Yeah, it has.
except
I lied.
for Pitch picked Bandits. I guess I don't know.
That Monarchs won that one too in that
Yep.
3-2 game,
Pitch got it right. So
which is the only one that got that one right as well.
Wolf. Demons was a sweep for us. We did pick the Demons.
It's a sweep for
and,
them.
and it was a sweep for them, so nailed it.
Eclipse was a sweep, or is a sweep for us, and will be a sweep.
Hopefully.
I'm going to
I
pick
don't know, man.
Fallen.
We need to draw out our
Oh, yeah,
series,
go.
bro.
Oh,
I'm going to
I
pick Fallen
forgot Ko's not on here.
Our
because
stats.
I'm going to pick
bro.
against Boomer.
Yeah, he does every week. But our stats.
Man,
are-
it would suck to lose 2 series in 1 week.
Yeah, it would. It would not be great.
Yeah, it would.
I'm not gonna lie. I've said it since the beginning of the season. This is the game I'm worried about because the chaos, the fucking going for a ball and then just whoops, I didn't touch it. Fuck me. Third man's up there
Oh.
trying to block it, and now it's in the fucking net.
Yeah, they play weird.
If I could slap you right now, I would do it because I know what you're fucking talking about.
Foxtrotters versus Illusion. I picked Illusion.
You did, and this game hasn't happened. Koa, who you got?
Yeah.
I got Foxtrotters. I think Breezy's gonna figure it out. They're gonna get their first win this week.
They've been looking good,
Well-
man. It's so frustrating.
One of the, I mean, somebody's come out of this game with their first win in April.
Yeah,
So
somebody is,
And everybody else
and it's gonna be
is
Breezy.
against me.
yeah, everybody's against you,
I'm
Shade.
telling you.
You stand
So if a
alone
person
with
told-
Inchin. You and
If a
Smurfy.
person told me something
alone.
and didn't tell me not to say it on the podcast, can I say it on the podcast?
Wait,
What
what?
was that? What'd you say?
If somebody told me something and didn't tell me not to say it on the podcast,
Do you think you should say it?
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Well, you are technically media, so if you know.
Say it, and if it's something that you really shouldn't have said, there's bleeps.
Yep.
I was with Kaipo when he got the invitation to play
I was there.
on
though.
Foxtrotters, and I forget exactly how Kaipo responded, but essentially, "Hey, do you want to come play?" He said something about, "Is this a tryout?" And the response was, "Yeah, it can't be worse than what we already have."
Yep, that's what was
There you
said.
go. Hey,
The
I'll confirm that.
expectations are there. Kaipo, I should have picked Kaipo. Kaipo should be. He's an honorable mention. Well, look out
Honorable
for
mention.
Kaipo. Kaipo do big things. Make Ireland proud.
He's British.
he's Scottish.
He's Irish.
British.
Irish.
You guys are all idiots. All of all stupid Ohio.
He's a little leprechaun.
Yeah, he's British. He's British, definitely.
Just ask him. I'm telling you, he's Irish.
We got the game of the week for Prism is going to be Sentinels and Rednecks.
Yeah, you know, Red Guy's showing. Season debut, being on a roster. and it didn't go well, but they won a game, and we all picked Sentinels and got it right. So go us.
Let's go. Wave versus Vikings.
We all lost this via forfeit.
Be a forfeit, so
Damn it, Hallow!
get shit on.
I mean, at least we all lost it together.
Yeah,
It kind of voids
consequential here.
Yeah. Voided game. Let's go. Hurricanes, Otakas.
Boomer
I
and
didn't win
Pitch.
that one.
Yeah, Boomer and Pitch got it right with Otakus. Good job.
KX has been impressing me.
High Flyers and Ospreys. This is one that hasn't happened, correct?
Right.
Correct.
I went
We
with
all know
High
that.
Flyers.
I went with Ospreys. It's
Pitch as well.
Picking
Went with
Samu the
Ospreys.
homie here.
I'll
the
take
same
reason.
For
I'll
the
take
same reason I
Ospreys
picked
as
High
well.
Flyers.
Who are you taking, Koa?
I'm gonna take the Ospreys.
Okay.
I'm gonna take
Wow.
the boys. I'm gonna take
Just going ahead
Samu.
and being excited to get that L. That's cool.
Shut the hell up.
Hornets
Shit.
versus Mafia.
Skipped one. But
I
that's
did
okay.
skip one.
Did this on purpose.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, I read that earlier and regret my decisions.
What'd you pick?
Mafia.
That's crazy.
I had insider
Big ol'
information beforehand.
Why
I had
did
to
you
pick
pick them?
my boys. He didn't believe. He wasn't even in the VC.
You didn't
How
even,
does
we
that
weren't
work?
even in VC
He
with
didn't
your
How
even
does
team.
that
wish
work?
us good luck, dog.
Shame on
nothing.
you.
How was that work?
You were in the other VC at work.
We would have been
No,
more
I
inspired.
wasn't during that game.
And then we had Nightmare versus Phantom.
Which-
Sweep for Phantom?
Everyone
We
got
all
wrong.
lost.
Got it right.
Good job, Kilo. Good job, Kilo Beef and
Did it.
Dinks.
Beef, my
Oh.
teammate.
Well, they got it wrong because
Fuck
they
you,
made me get
Dinks.
an L.
No,
Yeah,
wrong. You're wrong. You're fired.
you're fired. The overall standings. Do you want to go over those?
Yeah, these are updated through week 6, not counting week 7 games yet. Still sitting on top, 55 and 17. Shade is at 51 and 22. Boomer is at 40 and 32. Pitch is at 27 and 46. And Koa, in his first week making picks with us, went 8 and 4. Good job, Koa.
Bed's only having 8 right picks, idiot.
Man, I must have done really good last week. Or the week before. Because it was not looking good.
Well,
for
yeah,
me.
the last time we recorded, you had 1 a week. So, and then, you're just there. So, it's fine.
Yeah.
We did find out that Bacon does cheat and change his picks,
I
though.
do not. That you
Well,
are,
Koala and I figured it out.
It's
Learn from-
I don't
Learn
change
from
picks for the
Pitch.
predictions. I pick somebody else on the Twitch. I hedge my
figured it
bets.
out.
I'm either going to get it right on the podcast or I'm going to get it right on Twitch.
It's okay.
So,
We know you really want to win.
I want to win somewhere. I'm cool with being 50-50. It's fine.
Rocket League, the real game news, RLCS base game type stuff. You guys had your RLCS tryout things, right?
Yeah.
Walls or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you said the other word that people are mad at me about. Yeah, we had tryouts. We definitely had tryouts.
A lot, actually. People were mad in chat today about it.
Yeah, we had tryouts on Saturday night that were definitely announced.
Don't lie to people.
So
I would like
okay,
to- I would
okay,
like to know
okay,
if they
okay.
came and wanted tryouts, like real
okay.
tryouts.
Listen.
Not us.
Listen.
All that guy.
listen. Holidays. Death things happening. Found out I'm having a baby. Bunch of shit happened. I forgot what fucking day it was, and I did not realize registrations were so close.
I don't
That
know.
is
I
on
think
me.
I told you like 2 months ago to start things.
It's on me, and I apologize. That being said,
But you said what you told us from the get go. You didn't want to do tryouts.
that being okay, and for the main team, I'm not doing tryouts. And I don't give a fuck if anybody gets mad. I'm
Don't get
happy with
mad,
that
Boomer
team.
knows
It is
ball.
not changing.
Fuck you.
Boomer knows ball.
We're about to get into that. So, without giving out too much information, I will announce. I wanted to have a graphic for this, but again, I thought we were doing the podcast tomorrow. On
You can still
the
get it to him.
Yep.
Here's the graphic.
what?
Power of editing.
Okay, that works.
Send me a graphic by Monday.
The
Here's
8-bit.
the graphic.
I remember what I called the teams, which
It has
will
to
be
the graphic
changing.
now.
This will be changing because Doggo told me that there was a rule that the teams couldn't all be called the same thing with different colors, but then I found out that all the college teams were doing that, so fuck it, we're doing that next split. It's going to be 8-Bit Nation. Oh, I'm trying to remember the color order. The order of the lines, I would like to have 4 teams. That's my plan. That's what I want to do. Besides the Beef Boss Me thing, that's a separate thing.
But what if we want those people on a team?
Well, your opinion doesn't matter. I'm the manager of this, so shut it. Anyway,
No.
8-Bit Nation. I know, I'm just kidding. 8-Bit Nation, the 1A team, we'll call it, consisted of Doggo, of course, Ezio, of course, Streak, which is Boss's college friend, also goes by Flixie. Some of you guys have seen him. He's new to the server, but he's very cracked. And Anomaly. I thought Anomaly was going to be the alternate. He ended up starting. I don't know what happened, but he ended up sitting himself. Streak took over, and they balled the fuck out.
Was Streak Chalky Milk?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
AKA Flixie, AKA who the fuck else knows.
Sure.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
different names. I'll get into what they did in a second, but the other team that performed today was AN Gaming Pro Team, is what I have them down as. And that is JT Kilo, which might have played on another league's team, and Sweezy. And they also performed fantastic. The other team was
go.
Aiden Deportes. That was me, Beef, Boss, and Stewie. All 3 teams performed better than, well, Deportes performed as good as we always have with Doggo. We were 2 series off making day 2. Let me pull up the thing, sorry. The Doggo experiment. They got a first round bye. They won 2-0 in the first round they played in. They won 2-1 in the second. Got to the last possible spot they had to be in. If they won it, they were going to day 2, double elimination, and had to wait forever. It was they literally waited an hour and 15. They waited an hour and 15 minutes before they could play their series. It was bullshit. Everybody got cold. Ezio was fucking exhausted. But they went up against the team. I was watching Doggo stream. They should have beat this team. A couple mistouches, a couple misplays, but they did lose 2-0. But it's double elim. They fell down to losers round 5 and lost to the same team that knocked out our team. Fun
I
fact.
was really hoping you guys were gonna make it to play them. Thought that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was out of all the 1,200 teams that signed up, the Deportes squad, my team, we had to play Dinks, Beef's teammate. Beef is on my team. Had to play his teammate in the very first game of the quals. They beat us, unfortunately. We should have won that game. I made a bad sub. It was on me. Then we got knocked down to losers round. We won 2-0. In the next one, we got a bye at some point. Then we had to go up against these PJ boys. The PJ boys were all
These PJ boys.
they were all GC3 and up, peak SSL. We played them relatively close. It was 3-2 and then 2-1. They beat us. We're out. If we would have won that, we would have won more. We're playing fucking Doggo. It was crazy placements. Doggo goes up against PJs, loses 4-5, and then loses 2-3. So both teams did really well. And we were all in the same bracket, which is crazy. Kilo's team.
This is the one I haven't really heard about yet.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is, I requested somebody streamed. Jay's internet apparently isn't working or something. Kilo didn't want to do it, and I didn't get asked Sweezy. So nobody streamed the games, unfortunately. I do have the replays. I'm gonna watch them. Maybe we can do. That would actually be kind of fun if we did like a stream and like stream back the replays for people to see them if they didn't see them.
That would be cool.
But ideas are just coming to ADHD. They got a first round bye as well. Aiden Gaming. They beat Biohazard Esports. Lost 2-0 against Polar Knights. That team was crazy. They lost 6-2 and then 3-1. They made it to get day 2 as well. Then fell down to lowers. Sorry guys, there's so many teams. Should go.
You're good. There's no way you could have known we were going to talk about this stuff.
Yep, I found it. Okay, so they fell down to play the late night Nugs.
I love
Beat
the
them.
name.
Good team name.
Love the
So
name.
okay,
That's
so
what I
out of
call
all
Koa.
the teams, I gotta give,
It's my late night.
I gotta
nug.
give Kilo. If you're watching this, I gotta give you some credit here. You are the most winningest team. Out of-
winningest.
Yes, out of all the 8-bit teams, you guys won the most series.
Let's go.
You guys won
Kilo.
2, 3.
Kilo.
They won three.
Yeah,
They won 3 series. They beat Late Night Nugs, beat Team Average, and then had to play Saggy Sacks
It worked in Texas.
and lost 5-1, and then lost 4-3. So
Okay, well, good showing for the 8-bit guys. In the first quals here, and now there'll be some more proper time without holidays for you guys to rebound and get ready for the next set of quals. So.
more games need to be played. But the thing I was going to say was Doggo's team missed out getting to day 2 twice. My team was 2 series off making it, and Kilo's team, if they would have won their game, they would have made day 2. That's blue titles. That's getting 8N onto Liquipedia. Like, this is the best showing we have ever had from any 8-bit team. So I'm sorry I didn't do tryouts, but the
Imagine
proof is
how
in the
much better
pudding.
it could have been with tryouts.
I just don't. I do not agree with that at all.
We would have blue titles if we had tryouts.
Tryouts.
It
Blue
ain't
titles.
If we had tryouts, and
There
who
are
was the
some
best.
people. There are some people who I would like to try out. They were already on teams, which is part of why the tryouts didn't happen. It was already an agreed. They already knew they were going to be on a team.
Cool.
So my plan this week. I don't know what day yet. My job is crazy. We will be holding tryouts.
Brian.
The main team is sticking. It is not changing. I don't care if anybody gets mad. Come at me in general. I don't give a fuck. That is the team I want. I just handpicked, and it is chosen based on playstyle. Kilo's team, if they want to keep teaming, I'm welcome. They can keep it. But like I said, I want to run 4 teams. So,
Not
Anybody wants to
including
help with
yours
that?
or including yours.
not including mine. Ours is like an outside thing. We
I
don't.
thought DK was going to help you.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I'm telling you, bro, it's been a crazy week. But realistically,
DK
I would
is going
love-
to help him.
I would love for us to get to day 2.
Don't go at DK.
But I don't
Whatever.
expect my team to make day 2. It's not on the cards.
Okay, so
We've gotten
basically
close to
you've
the
got 2 open team spots. You need 2
Yes,
more
4
teams.
players.
Yeah.
4
So
players.
8 people can still make 8-bit teams.
Correct. And the way I would like to do it, because I already know what all of you can do. I've seen it in the games. I know if you're mechie. I know if you're game sense. Pick some people you want to team up with. Create some loose teams. And I want you guys to scrim against the teams that are already created. That's the best way I could think to do it. The other thing with tryouts was like, I already know how these guys play. What am I going to do in a tryout? Watch them sit there and do flip resets? I can already see them do that in the games. So,
It just
there will be
seeing
tryouts.
who they
There will
fit
be
with.
tryouts. Ben, there will be tryouts. Don't at me again.
You just told them to at you.
Not Ben. Ben already came at me in the chat earlier.
Oh god.
He told me I got a bone to pick with you. Oh, well,
Did he pick your bone?
kinda. And then I called him out in the voice chat with everybody in there.
Hey yo.
About what?
Because I didn't try him out.
Yeah, that's your fault.
I think Ben will be a good fit on Kilo's team. And they need
Other
a
people
fourth.
try to get you to do it.
They did.
So anybody who's on established teams, if you want to play for 8-bit, hit me up. Because we'd love it. Nels, Hallow.
Yeah.
Those are just 2 I can think of right now. It's too late to think of anybody else.
Get a hold of Boomer and DK.
Sir?
Well, and we've talked about it before, so we'll use this to reiterate. When it's not quals, we want to do other things. We want you guys to do other tournaments. More playing
Yes.
together, more competing, more feeling that pressure of competing. And if it's things that require, because so many of those tournaments require a $10 buy-in, we'll pay the
Gotcha.
fucking $10. Go in, go win money, go win it for 8-bit. We will fund it, you win it, and put 8-bit out there. That's how it works.
Yep.
So form your teams.
Yeah, our pay is you guys getting us out there.
Absolutely. You guys, so I know Boomer's saying it. Boomer gets a lot of shit, but Boomer's very passionate about this. Boomer's very good at this. So if you've got a team, in mind, communicate about it. Start getting into things and get ready for the second quals. So
I can't flip reset, but I can read players and know who's going to work together. So
It's true. He definitely can't flip reset. It's fucking shit.
He can do a really fast kickoff every once in a while.
Such a good kickoff sometimes.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
50% of the time.
it's up to like 93%. I haven't missed one in a minute. It's been a while.
Yeah,
Where did that statistic come from? 93%.
All stats like that are made up, so don't worry about it.
Where'd you pull that number from?
I don't know. It seemed right. It's like once every 9.5 attempts.
How do you have half an attempt?
you
I
fake
don't know,
the
man.
kickoff.
Don't you
That's a
worry
half of
about
an
it,
attempt.
alright? That's
I get
for him
booted.
to know and
You get
you
booted
not
from the
worry
game.
about.
Internet dies.
The internet dies mid-speed flip off the
We did it.
But that's the end of the doc.
Yeah, that's the end of the podcast.
At Boomer, tell him you're pissed off about not having tryouts.
Oh! I forgot.
Oh,
We have another team.
oh,
Everybody needs to look out. I haven't told you guys this yet. 8-Bit
Breaking
Nation is now worldwide. We have an EU team
Oh yeah,
that will
no,
be
you told me
performing.
about
Well, the others I don't think I told. 8-Bit Nation will be performing in EU this upcoming week in the quals.
that. Let's go.
Who?
And they should be
It's-
pretty good.
It's Yak, LZ, and Code.
Oh, dope.
we're
All
That'll be a
Almost.
good squad. What'd you say?
I said we're bi-continental.
Yeah, it's true. We are looking for a fourth though. So any EU players,
It ain't you Sam players that
Maybe
Yeah.
watch the
Geico.
podcast.
Yeah, we need to touch another continent.
Yeah, you Australian guy that came in the... I can't think of that guy's name that was in the podcast, or that was in the comments that one day that said he was from Australia, but
Oh, yeah,
you're
we
starting
did have.
the
Yeah.
Oceania
Oh,
branch of 8-Bit.
Yeah. Get a hold of us. Why aren't you? If you're real, why aren't you in the Discord?
true.
It's a bot. Bot from Australia.
But an Australian bot.
An
Aussie bot.
Australian bot.
It's actually a shark. It's a saltwater crocodile. It's flailing its arms in the water.
Saltwater crocodile.
Imagine
They're evolving.
Kaipo gets picked up
Using YouTube.
as their alternate on the EU team, and
This has
Kaipo goes.
gone off the rails. Thank you for listening. We're gonna get out of here. Deuces.
Bye.
Thank you again for tuning into the Backpost Podcast, powered by the 8-Bit Nation. Be sure to stay active in the Discord and follow the Twitch channel at 8N Gaming so you don't miss any of the fast-paced, epic Pixel and Prism League content. Well, that's it for now. May your aerials be flawless and your saves legendary.